Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do live streaming of Today I'm going to start again. Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a book review of all my David Williams books. Okay, now it works. Let's get started. Mr. Stink. I personally like Mr. Stink because it shows that even if you're different to everybody else, like even if you're different to other people, then you're still nice. You could still be a nice person just because you're not the same. You could still be a very good friend. The blurb is Chloe's about the loneliest girl in the world, but then she meets Mr. Stink, a local tramp. Yes, he smells a bit, but he's the only person who's ever been nice to her. So Mr. Stink just needs a place to stay. Chloe decides to hide him in the garden shed. Chloe's about to learn that some secrets have a way of leading to disaster. And speaking of secrets, there might just be more to Mr. Stink than meets the nose. So, Mr. Stink. Gangster Granny. Gangster Granny. I would say Gangster Granny is like. This one's really hard to. I would say what it's about. I just like it. It's about a boy called Ben who thinks his granny is really boring, but then discovers that she was an international jewel thief, and then becomes very interested, and then they end up in the Tower of London trying to steal the crown jewels and meeting the Queen. What? Meet Ben's granny. She's pretty much your textbook granny. She has white hair, she has false teeth, she has a used tissue tucked up her sleeve, and she's an international jewel thief. That's Gangster Granny. It's this one. Demon. Dun, dun. I like the texture of this book. Like, it's got the writing all stands out. Well, I like this book because why am I switching? I personally like this book because it's full of mystery, even though it's still appropriate for kids, but it's full of mystery and horror. It's a bit freaky. Actually, just at the front. If that's not horror, I don't know what is. Beware, this is a horror story with quite a lot of made up words. They make me laugh. I love made up words, they make me laugh every time. Double up. Let's see. Darkness has come to the town. Strange things were happening in the dead of night. Children would leave a tooth under their pillow for the tooth fairy, and in the morning they would wake up to find a dead slug, a live spider, hundreds of earwigs creeping and crawling beneath their pillows. Evil was at work, but who or what was behind it? Read this book and find out. There you go. So that's Demon Dentist. I personally like David Walliams as well. He's interesting. It's quite interesting. He's personally I really do personally find it interesting. All of his books, they're really fun. Okay. I'm so tired. Okay. This has got to be my favourite. The World's Worst Children. In case you don't know why I've got 3 different copies. World's Worst Children 1. World's Worst Children 2. And you guessed it, World's Worst Children 3. So let's get these covers back on this slide now. World's Worst Children 1. Oh, it shows you the height of all the people. Birthday, you've got to do this. Nigel and Nick boys up there. Jeez. Mindy. Peter Picker. And Dribbling Drew. I can name them all. Sophia Sofa. Ernest. Miss Petulia Perpetual Motion. Brian Wong, who is never ever wrong. Grubby Gertrude. Windy Mindy. Nigel Nitboy. Bertha the Blubberer. Peter Picker. And Dribbling Drew. So, yeah, that's them. I personally like this book because it's a bunch of different stories, so I always get stuck on cliffhangers in books, and I struggle I'm like really miserable having to put it down. So, with these, I just read one or two stories per evening before I go to sleep, and that's perfect. Oh yeah. Oh, that's orange juice. I find it quite fun because I don't have to get stuck on a cliffhanger but even though it's a big book, it's 10 little stories. And of course I'm going to put World's Worst Children 2 and I put down World's Worst Children 1. At the end of the video I might read one of my favourites, which is in here. So I'll pick this one up. So this one's about the same sort of thing, different kids. I like it for the same reason. Oh, I didn't do the blurb of the previous book. Please, 1,000 please and yet one more please. Do not read this book. Bye, Raj. Next one. Do you find nice children boring? Do you want to meet the worst children in the world? In the whole world, sorry. I thought you might step inside. Put that one over there for reading. So I've got this one now. This is the third one. Just when you thought it was safe to go back to your bookshelf, even more world-worst children put this book down and run. I'll show you underneath the cover in this one. I might be able to name them all. Vain Valentine, Fanny's Funny Faces. I'm just trying to think about this one. Hank's Pranks, Tandy's Tantrums, Terrible Triplets, Honey the Hogger, Boastful Barnabas, Body Bossy Pants, that's what, and then on the spine, Kung Fu Kylie. Let's put the cover back on here. And the other one. I'll show you what I'll just show you two and name them. Humbert the Hungry Baby, Gruesome Griselda, Cruel Clarissa, Harry who never ever did his homework, Spoiled Brad, Trish the Troll, Stacey Superstar, Fussy Frankie, and Stacey Superstar's Fussy Frankie, and no. Okay. Oh, sorry, daydream. Demon Dentist. Why did I say Demon Dentist? Sorry, I'm really tired. Midnight Gang. That'll get me back on track. Midnight Gang's about a boy who was sent to hospital because of a game and he was bonk on the head with a ball. Just as a little reenaction of what happened. Let me just find the ball. There we go. This. Just got a few toys and cash inside and a ring. Ball. Gonk. Knocked unconscious. So, yeah. Right. So, oh, sorry, I daydreamed again. Midnight Gang. So I like it because they're in hospital. They form a gang and they just go on crazy adventures at midnight. So, the blurb. Welcome to the Midnight Gang. Midnight is the time when most children are fast asleep. Except, of course, for the Midnight Gang, this is where their adventures are just beginning. Midnight Gang. 3 more. Bad Dad. I like this book because it's about a dad a boy whose dad was a bang racer, and in an accident was no longer able to. So a bunch of bad people threatened him to hurt his son unless they helped him rob the bank as the getaway driver. If he had been a banger racer, he would be quite a good driver. So they chose him. And yeah, that's the getaway car. I mean, the blurb is dads come in all shapes and sizes. There were fat ones. Skip book straight. Dads come in all shapes and sizes. There are fat ones and thin ones, tall ones and short ones. There are silly ones and serious ones, loud ones and quiet ones. Of course, there are good dads, and there are bad dads. That's Bad Dad or Philanthropy. About a girl called Stella Saxby, whose parents died, and she ended up living with her awful Aunt Alberta and her pet owl Ragnar. And they live in Saxby Hall. I'll go into the sides because it shows you where Saxby Hall. Right. Map of the house and grounds. And the interior. The blurb. There's the blurb. You will never read of it yourself. And I'll read it out loud. 1 second. Put yourself comfy. Yeah. Stella Saxby is the sole heir to Saxby Hall, but awful Aunt Alberta and her giant owl will stop at nothing to get it from her. Lucky Stella has a secret, a slightly spooky weapon up her sleeve. Last but not least, most certainly not least, Grandpa's Great Escape. Listen, I don't really have a personal reason for loving this one, I just do. Many years ago, Grandpa was a World War II flying ace. But when he was sent to an old folks' home, Twilight Tower, run by since the matron swine, it's up to Grandpa and his grandson Jack to plot a daring escape. Little do they know the wicked matron is on to them. 20 minutes. I'll read my favourite one. I need to find it. Harry, who never ever did his homework. Harry hated homework. He did everything he could to avoid doing it. This boy had a long list of excuses he would cite. Teachers explain why he couldn't hand it in. My goldfish ate it. My mum ate it. She's been on a diet and was extremely pecky. The house was robbed by a gang of burglars. And the first thing they took was my geography exercise book. There's a criminal black market in geography homework. My homework was deemed so superb that it went straight to the British Library where it was kept under glass for future generations. I left it in the back seat of my dad's car, but unfortunately a hippopotamus escaped from the zoo and sat on the car, destroying everything inside. My little sister is an origami master and used the pages of my exercise book to make a huge paper recreation of Tokyo. It was put in a rocket and blasted into space by NASA scientists, attempting to seek contact with aliens to there's intelligent life on Earth. We roll out of toilet paper, so my Aunt Rose used it to wipe her bottom. It was struck by a bolt of lightning and burst into a ball of flames. Secret Service agents confiscated it. They said it contained a lot of top secret. It contained a top secret algebra equation. Because Harry never ever did his homework, he had time to do all the fun things he wanted to do after school, like play on his games consoles for hours and hours, and actually that's it. Playing computer games was all the boy liked doing. He had his way, he would play on computer games all day and all night. Some were in the control, the boy laughed to himself. Ha ha ha. Ha. As he thought about his classmates having to do their homework while they drove racing cars through the streets of Monte Carlo, or through space shooting lasers, or squad winning the goal in the World Cup. He had not handed in his homework for so many years that his teachers have all given up on him. However, one day a new teacher arrived at the school, a mysterious old history teacher called Madame Magna. The lady was dressed from head to toe in black, with a lace scarf covering her head. She all but obscured her eyes. Oh, I'm so tired. Madame Magna smelled like an old musty book that you might find in a jumble sale, and she spoke with a thick foreign accent that nobody could quite place. Rumours about the old lady swirled around the school. On her arrival, some children thought she might be a witch. Others thought she was a time traveller who had actually lived from 70 to 700. Even the other teachers kept their distance from her. At lunchtime, Madame Magna sat alone under a tree, smoking a long pipe. The plumes of smoke would float into the air and swirl into the shapes of people or animals. Madame Magna turned pipe smoking into art. Our story begins on the day Harry had his first lesson with a new teacher. Madame Magna was teaching the children all about various methods of medieval torture. As the bell rang, Harry was first to leap up out of his chair to go. Homework in first thing tomorrow, announced Madame Magna. Harry, would you stay behind, please? Harry let out a huge sigh. What now, miss? Madame. What now, madame? Come to my attention that you have never once handed in your homework. Well, madame. began Harry. Very experienced in giving teachers the brush off for some ridiculous excuse, so as not to worry. That is strange, because I did it all. Maybe the words just fell off the pages in my exercise book. Madame Magna took out the pipe and stuffed the end with tobacco. Slowly she lit it with a match and blew a huge cloud of foul-smelling smoke into the boy's face. Harry coughed and spluttered as the smoke swirled around him. The boy was sure he could see shapes of knights in armour on horseback, jousting in the smoke. However, no sooner had he seen the vision, it was gone. Well, Harry, you were quite a joker. If you don't do your homework tonight, you may be visited by aspirations in the dead of night. The boy was unnerved by this. What do you mean, Miss Madame? You will see for yourself. You are the master of your destiny. Can I go now, Miss Madame? Yes, the old lady took another drag from the pipe and blew a huge, thick cloud of smoke right in the direction of the boy. This time she was sure he could see camels and slaves and pyramids of ancient Egypt. Harry coughed and spluttered again. When the smoke had cleared, she was gone. Harry was seriously spooked. What did the mysterious Madame mean? Like apparitions in the dead of night. Boy ran all the way home. As soon as he was in his bedroom, he worried for his school bag, for his history exercise book, but it was all empty of work. Harry had been doodling instead of making notes for most of the term. The history homework, or homework, that Madame Magna had set for the evening was an essay. Who is the greatest villain in the history of the world? Harry realised the teacher meant world. The boy pondered the question for a while. The problem was he hadn't listened to a word or even a word she said in class. So Harry had the faintest idea who to write about. The boy knew that Darth Vader was a villain, but pretty sure he'd been made up rather than a figure of world history. Harry scratched his head, chewed his pen, and then picked his nose. He did a lot of things other than his homework. In no time, he discarded his exercise book and was back playing on his game console, saving the galaxy or destroying the galaxy or some such nonsense. When Harry went to bed, he'd forgotten all about his history homework and the teacher's strange premonition. For hours of playing computer games, the boy was tired and went straight to sleep. A deathly chill passed through his room in the middle of the night. It woke Harry up. Opening his eyes, he saw that a huge cloud of silky grey smoke had filled the room. And grey smoke was swirling and twirling into shapes and finally settled to create 5 terrifying figures, all in historical clothing. It were you, demanded the boy. We are the greatest villains in history, said one in the suit of armour carrying a mighty sword. I, of course, need no introduction. I am Attila the Hun. Never heard of you, mate. Replied Harry. Well, you should have done, replied Attila. I'm not at all pleased that this boy had no idea who he was. I was the most feared ruler in Europe and waged war on everyone. I'll take your word for it, murmured Harry. Then he turned to the next figure. Who are you? I, boy, need no introduction. And the man as he swirled gave, yes you do. I've never seen you before in my life. Does the name Vlad the Impaler mean nothing to you? No. Well, 500 years ago I impaled everyone's sight. Good for you. Nah. I am surely the worst villain in history, said a theatrical man in a white robe and a crown of gold leaves on top of his head. So what's your name? Caligula. I was Emperor of the Roman Empire. More than that, a god. Oh, here he goes again, muttered Attila. I've murdered far more people, said a flamboyant dress figure in a white wig. Let me introduce myself, child, as you are clearly a citizen of an ignoramus. I am Robespierre, the leader of the French Revolution. I executed thousands of people, including some of my closest friends. Why did you do that? If you didn't like them, why never text them back? After a while, I've got the message. This was the 1790s. Not 1970s. We didn't have mobile telephones then, you buffoon. And my voice sitting in the corner of Harry's bedroom with a heavy looking man with a long grey beard. Harry, you are all nobodies compared to me. Who are you? Asked Harry. I know you just with me, child. I am Genghis Khan, ruler of the Mongol Empire. I was swept across the world. The army killed millions of people. Who cares about a few less refugees? Pah! What's that? Genghis Khan spat on the floor. Robespierre was fuming. How dare you, some spit left on my tights? Wipe it up at once. I will not, replied Caligula. Woo! Crude Caligula. No, I will not, replied Genghis. Woo! Crude Caligula, mocking them. Come on, girl, let's not fall out. Shut up, ordered Harry. The world was with villains was stunned into silence. No one had ever told him to shut up before. Now, can you please tell me what you're all doing to my bedroom? I'd rather you didn't kill me if you don't mind, because I've just got to level 8 on my game. And the villains laughed. Kill you, said Vlad. We will do no such thing. What are you going to do? Demanded Harry. We're going to make you do your homework, announced Robespierre cheerfully. Oh no, replied the boy. Oh yes, said Attila. Not fair, said Harry. All night the villain stood over the boy as it was forced to do his history homework. Just as Harry would write a sentence, a violent argument would break out between the villains. You can't begin a sentence with but, Robespierre bawled. You just did, Val the Impaler replied, before impaling the leader of the French Revolution. Slowly but surely the essay began to take shape. The villains were more than happy to give the boy the facts and figures he needed as they boasted about their awful achievement. The guillotine was a very effective way of putting all the French nobility to death, Robespierre bragged. How mind-numbingly dull, he replied. In ancient Rome, I threw people into the arena where they would be eaten alive by bears and lions. Much more fun. Don't hold any more violent arguments. Harry didn't choose anyone as the worst villain of all time. Instead he wrote, in conclusion, Vlad, Caligula, Genghis, Robespierre and Attila were all as bad as each other. The villains seemed happy with that and murmured in agreement. I still think I was the worst after the ruler of the Roman Empire. Shut up, Genghis, said Harry. As the sun rose in the morning and history had been made, Harry completed his first ever piece of homework. I hope you get top marks, Harry. I'm putting a chance for your exams. Robespierre, looking at the Frenchman blankly. It means good luck, added the leader of the French Revolution. Thank you. I'll try. Won't you try to do your French homework from now on too? Yes, all right, replied the boy in a straw. You do too much of this playing on this computer game, Judah. Declared Genghis. I know, replied Harry. Promise me you'll cut down the hours on it, said Caligula. I promise, replied the boy. I'll work understood. Gentlemen, and of course Vlad, said Robespierre. Addio. Just as the villains had appeared in a cloud of smoke, they disappeared in one too. Despite all their craziness, Harry was going to miss having them round. You know he'd had a sleepy night, the boy skipped to school in the morning and couldn't wait to hand in his homework to his history teacher. Mother Magna read it eagerly and was mightily impressed. This is wonderful, absolutely wonderful, she exclaimed as she puffed on her pipe. Miss, I mean, Madame. is all your own work, or did anyone help you with it? Inquired the teacher with a weary smile. I had a tiny bit of help. I know, boy, lied Magnum before blowing a huge plume of smoke into the classroom. Took the shape of the 5 most evil villains of all time. Blad, Caligula, Genghis, Robes, Via, and Attila. They all smiled at Harry. This is Madame Magna, hobbled off down the corridor. The boy called after her. Just so you know, this whole homework thing was very much a one-off. The lady stopped and turned back to face Harry. Is that so? She replied. Yes, I won't be doing it again. What a shame, and I know you'd so much enjoy tonight's homework. It's all about our old friend Boudica, the ancient British queen who led the revolt against the Romans. Gosh, that sounds so boring. Let's hope she doesn't make a visit tonight in her chariot. Madame Magna smiled and puffed on the pipe. The cloud was filled with thick black smoke, swirling in the shape of the queen flying the chariot, pulled by 2 powerful horses. The wheels on the chariot had razor-sharp blades that could chop your legs off in a heartbeat. The chariot was travelling at enormous speed, and the blades were coming right towards Harry. Death to Romans! Shouted Boudica. The boy was jumping in fear. All right, I'll do it. What a good boy, cried Madame Magna. The lady inhaled on a pipe, and Queen Boudica vanished. Harry watched as the teacher made her way down the corridor. With each step, she became fainter and fainter until Madame Magna melted into thin air. The teacher disappeared as mysteriously as she appeared. From that day on, Harry always did his homework. He never wanted to see that terrifying teacher again. Well, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get some sleep. Oops, I'll be doing a video later on about my morning routine. And well, so make sure you tell your friends about my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you like and comment down below if you want me to do anything else. And oh my gosh! And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would much appreciate it. And see you all again next time. Bye bye.